Hello, my name is Mary. I would like to share with you a little bit about my experience of the Oasis of Peace Centre in Cullen. I attended a one-day retreat at the end of August in 2021. I had no real expectations of what the day would be like, or I just went along on a last-minute invitation. As soon as I went into the Oasis of Peace Centre, any anxiety or feeling of unease just disappeared with the lovely warm welcome that I got from Deacon John, Deacon Pat, Joan and all the lovely volunteers. The place was just full of joy and happy smiling faces. It was lovely. The morning began with praise and worship, and testimonies were shared. It was a new experience for me, such a celebration, and the testimonies were lovely. You were able to relate to things that had happened in people's lives, and it was lovely to hear of their different encounters with Jesus and how their lives had been transformed. I suppose for myself, I was still searching. I was searching for something more. I was searching for that peace. As the day went on, we followed the way of the cross. The Oasis of Peace is situated in Mellifont Abbey, and the scenery is just outstanding. And the outdoor way of the cross was another experience that I had never experienced before. It was lovely. Part of that following of the cross, you have to make a choice at one of the stations where Jesus takes up his cross, and you're asked to make a choice in a group. Are you ready to take up your cross? Are you ready to follow Jesus? And there's little pebbles on the ground, and you were to pick a pebble and place the pebble on the cross. And I remember in that split second making that choice. And I thought about it just briefly, and I thought, am I ready for this? And I didn't think too long. I just knew that I had to make that choice if I was to find the peace that I was searching for. And I picked up the pebble and I placed it onto the cross. And in that moment, I said yes to Jesus. The way I look at it is, if you think of a room, I was in a room. The door was locked, and I wanted to open that door and let Jesus into me, to help me and to fill me with his love and his peace. But I had no key to open the door. And when I placed that pebble on the cross, that became the key. That was my key. That was me saying yes and opening the door to Jesus. The Lord said, "Seek and you will find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you." I went back to the Oasis of Peace Centre. I made my confession, and then followed adoration. And again, it was an experience that I will never forget and has totally transformed my life. During adoration, the deacon blessed people individually with Jesus in the monstrance. He went round each person, and when it came to my turn, I knelt before the Lord and I looked up into his face, and I knew that he wasn't judging me. I could see his mercy and his compassion, and in that moment I was filled with Christ's peace and love. And it was such a beautiful feeling that I want to share that with everyone who is listening. And in that moment, I knew that my life would be changed forever. It was a lovely experience, a lovely day. And you know, if you're searching for something, if you're searching for peace, if you're searching to get away from the struggles of the world and the busyness, visit the Oasis of Peace in Cullen. Have a chat, have a cup of tea. The people are so lovely. I've been back a few times since, and definitely the Oasis of Peace will always be part of my heart and have a special place in my life. So seek, if you want the Lord, seek him. Seek that peace because you deserve it. Jesus wants to share that peace, but we have to be active and we have to find it ourselves. Thank you for listening. God bless.